Hi everyone, so the Tamiya Thunder shot. So a big thanks to the guys at Modelsport, because on their Facebook group they put a picture up of this and they're on sale, and I think in UK it was about £106, so I don't know what that equates to in dollars or any other currency, but it's pretty much half price. And I've got a Terra Scorcher and this is pretty much the same chassis. So it's an ideal spares car, but to be honest, I do like the look of the Thunder shot. So I've got one. We're going to get it built. I'm not going to do a full build video because there's loads of these out there on the interweb. But yeah, so big thanks to Modelsport for getting this out. I did pick up a bearing kit while I was at it. I know I've got some of the Tamiya bearings, but I thought I'll just get them while I'm ordering it, because I didn't have time to go and check what I had. So I'll be getting this built and I'm going to run this in a couple of weeks at the club when we're indoor, if I can sort the wheels out, because obviously I'll have to sort some wheels and tyres. Sorry about the glare there, but it is what it is. So yeah, one of the good things about this, pre-cut, pre-painted body, so I don't have to worry about painting it. I do like the box art on this, to be honest, as well. So if I was painting it, we're in winter now, I'd probably struggle to get the paint down, but we'll have a quick look inside. Get the lid off. So that's it, your standard Tamiya layout that we all know and love. Obviously this one's got the Carson ESC, so that's going to go in at the moment. I've got a brushed motor somewhere, it's just a cheap 14 turn, I'm just going to put that in. But yeah, so that's the body there, all pre-cut, painted, absolute lifesaver that at the moment. And it's got the wing as well, so we'll be mounting the wing as always. So it's just your everything inside, so that's a little cover that goes over the chassis, stop all the dirt from getting in. It's got your normal tyres, and I'll do the obligatory sniff test because we all love the smell of these. Yeah, they just smell rubbery. But yeah, so the tyres you get, quite a soft compound as well then. Nice little spiky tyres. These will probably be all right on grass. I know when we go back outdoors next year, I'll try and give it a run on the grass. But that's all your parts trees. Nice big bumper. All the gearbox casings. It's got the tub chassis, so I'm not going to do anything with this. Like I say, this is just more for a bit of fun. And then your wheels. Aerial tube. I'm guessing stickers are going to be under here. So yeah, so your stickers make all the colour up on the body. I'll probably go box art on this. I think I will, to be honest. And then all your gears and everything in there. So we've got the good old silver can motor. 3 dampers, because obviously this has only got a single on the front, and obviously you've got your plastic bushes in there. All your hardware. Metal motor mount. I couldn't remember if these came with a metal motor mount, but just in there we've got a metal motor mount, so that's always good to see. And then your little prop shaft or coat hanger. But that's it. So what I'll do, I'll get building it. I'll maybe just do a little build montage as I'm going through. If there's anything that comes up on the build, I'll let you know. But next time you see all this, it should be a car. So let's get cracking. Right, so we're going to start the build, but I just like to get everything laid out. So obviously you've got your A, B, B and C bags up there. All the plastic's ready to go. And of course, the destructions. So we'll turn to the first page. And then obviously everyone that knows, but if you don't know, so bag A, you'll go through building the front and rear transmissions, going through, and then where it changes B, so obviously you'll go to the ones that are in B. But that's it. I will get building, and if there's anything that you do need to know, or I think you may need to know, I'll give you a shout. Right, going to jump back in. So bag A is done. We're up to step 11. So we've got the rear gearbox mounted, built, motor mounted. It's just a cheap 14 turn, won't be mega quick, but be good enough. But that's all done. And your front gearbox is all built. So bag B, and we'll move up and we'll get all this built. Right, we've got stage 20 done, so we've seen the rear gearbox. We've got the front all done, so the rear's all done. So we've got the front all done, front anti-roll bar, camber links, arms are all on. Everything moves nice and freely, and the standard A5 part on that is a known weak point on these. I'm leaving it on. We're going to see how it holds up when we go on track with her. But all done. So we're now moving on to step 21, which is the shocks. Probably one of my least favourite parts on builds, but we've got the trees there, so we need to cut all them bits out. We'll go through. The shock oil that comes with it, it's soft. We're racing on carpet, and ideally I'd want to run a thicker oil, but I'm just going to run as the kit is. Obviously we're running different tyres, but this is just to see how it goes, Rip, more than anything. But yeah, we'll get through, we'll get the shocks built. So let's get cracking. So step 25 is done, and the suspension is all built and mounted. So obviously we've got the mono shock on the front. Looking lovely. These aren't the best shocks in the world, but they're absolutely fine. They're a bit, I think the oil's maybe too soft. They've got fairly hard springs. I may move these up onto here if I can, because obviously running indoors, we're going to need a little bit less droop and get the suspension to drop. But until I get it all put together, electrics in, I'm not going to know. But obviously moving on to step 26, we're on to the electrics. So the kit supplied ESC is going in. Got Savox SC1258 servo, which is pretty much what I'm running everything, and my Futaba receiver. So get the electrics in, and I think it's going to be pretty much done. So I'll jump through this, get it all put together, and we'll jump back and see where we're up to. Okay, we whiz through. So electrics in, shocks are all on, tyres are all mounted on, no inserts. We've got the wheel adapters and everything, they're all ready to go on. And then once we've done that, it's onto the body, and that's pretty much it. So just one thing to bear in mind, yes, it's pre-painted, pre-cut, but before you go chucking your stickers on, peel it. Yeah, I nearly didn't pick up on it, but it was just because this was all hazy. So yeah, just remember, take off the protective coating. But I'll get going, and hopefully we should have this finished, and if the weather's nice, we can take it out for a little run. Car is done. So we have electrics in, got a battery in, and the suspension is very bouncy. Be good off-road, but obviously we're racing in carpet, so I may have to look at doing something, but hopefully I'll be able to get out for a run later on. It depends what the weather's doing. But we've got the wheels on, tyres on. Everything's nice. I've given it a quick little bench test. Everything's working. But yeah, so I do have a LiPo that I can probably run in it. I don't know if it fits. I think it's slightly different, but I do want to try and get my race packs in there. So I need to look at what I can do to get them to go in. But that's that all done. Body. little bit away from box art, so it's all stickered up. Not done too bad a job, I don't think. So there's just a few stickers that I've left off, a few that I've changed. There wasn't any particularly tricky ones. The wing was a little bit awkward in, you've got to get it to bend round there, go up, and then on the top there. Obviously this was pre-painted. If you don't have a pre-painted one, you do get these two little stickers there, 31 and 32, and they go just on the inside in there. I've not fitted them obviously because this has been painted and it's been painted well. The paint's all the way up into there on both sides, so I've left that off. But that's it all done. Oh yeah, stickers, I never fit these. Don't see the point. But yeah, I went for the wing on. Just need to tidy up the electrics in there, but once the body's on, just get it put on sort of in place. What's going on? Where's the mounts? Yes, I need to sort the wires out. It won't go on. But yeah, definitely am a fan of the wing on it. I just think it looks a little bit better. It doesn't look too bad without the wing, but I like the wing. So that's it all done. So hopefully in a few seconds you'll see it out running. Right, she's all done. It's had a little run outside, but I was going to give it a run out today on the grass, but it's absolutely blowing a hoolie. Very wet, so I'm not going to run it, but we're all done. So it went all right. The motor that I've put in it, that little 14 turn, has enough little poke to make it go nicely. So like I say, next weekend we're back at the club, so I'll give this a run for a race or two. But yeah, what I am going to do, look at getting some different tyres and wheels on, and definitely getting the suspension dropped because it's very sort of pogo-y, but obviously she needs to be a lot lower. So I don't know what to do on the front. Obviously the rear I can bring up onto these mounts, see what happens there. The front, maybe a shorter shock or a shorter spring. I'll have to see what I can do, but we'll look at this next week when we get a run in. But that's it. Cheers for watching. See you all soon and take care. Cheers, guys.